Hello, folks, and welcome to Finish Line. Shout out RIP to Van Hammer. I am the Surgeon General Jimbo, and unfortunately, I don't have my normal broadcast colleague with me. So I brought in a specialist to call the action. And no matter how the chips fall, no matter how you guys want to call it, this guy is one of the biggest names in eFed today, past, present, and potentially the future. One of the most watched promo artists of all time. And that's just the numbers. Without any further ado, I present to you Dr. Quack.
Oh, yeah. It's time for your physical examination.
Whoa. Who?
Well, Bomber's waiting in the back. That's why he's not out here. He's got that special examination. I got one for the prostate, two for the tailbone.
Well, as we get older, if we're on the wrong side of 30 or even over the hill, you got to get your checkups. And, hey,
Yes.
If you're well-equipped. Now, unfortunately, I don't really need you putting your fingers in the anuses of other men tonight. But what I will have you do is do a little bit of judgment cast upon these so-called promo artists.
Oh, you guys are in for a treat here because I'm telling you, I've had a bad day and it's time to fucking go.
Well, you got to go a little easy. Well, I know that guy.
I mean, does this work? Can we just use this as the finger? What do you think?
Wow, that's thick, man. That's like really thick.
It is.
Well, anywho, we got a lot of big matches here tonight. Our main event, Dax Riot versus Dom Bolt with a special guest referee, Brother Moses. But we got a lot of time to set the stage for that match. I'm going to start you off with quite the challenge match. The Great Taboo. He was in the comments on social media doing what we all do here. And one of those guys, a past grizzled veteran, casted his thoughts, questions, comments, and concerns. And what a lot of veterans do, once the match is said, they take a back seat. They say, nah, man, I'm retired. I don't do that anymore. And he pulled the wool over Great Taboo's eyes. And last week, this brute attacked the Great Taboo after the match. So sometimes your mouth catches checks that your ass can't handle.
We see that all the time, don't we? All the time.
And he might have bit off a little bit more than he can chew. Are you familiar with the Great Taboo or Broken Brute?
Great Taboo, I know a little bit about. I'm interested to see what he does. Broken Brute, I do not know anything about.
He is supposedly way back in the day, from the land of two letters. But he's here now in Revolt, and this is his debut match. But the person that really set the stage for this match, the Great Taboo, this is a no-holds-barred match. So I think we're going to start off with the Great Taboo. Now, in a promo...
What am I judging on? What's the criteria? Is there any criteria?
So in Revolt Wrestling, we believe in the 3 E's. At one point, when I get a professional logo maker, we'll make the E backwards, and it will look like the letter 3, and we'll do excitement, energy, and engagement, entertainment. Did I say that one? That's 4 E's? That's like Biker Bob stuff. I got 3 words for you. God dang it.
All right, well, this will be interesting. I'm interested to see this.
It's whatever. You are the sole judge. I mean, if I sway you, but I can't sway you. You're Dr. Quack. There's no way I can sway you. So, without any further ado, I give you the Great Taboo.
Revolt Wrestling. This is the Great Taboo. And tonight, one night only, Me and the bogan brute, we dance with the devil by the pale moonlight. No holds barred. Anything can happen. Weapons, pinfalls anywhere, submission, double count out. Anything can happen. That's why we call it no holds barred, but that's okay. My little brother told me, right to my face too, that Donnie, you're a cheater. You always have been. You cheat on your wife, you cheat in life, you cheat on your grades, you're an opportunist. And I look at him, I said, fuck you. But then I realized, you're right. I am a cheater. I always have been. I always will be. And tonight is no other fucking exception. I'm going to do what I do best. That's fucking cheat. Bogan brute. These are Western handcuffs. I will put these on your fucking fat fucking leg and drag you like a little fucking pig that you are all around the ring. And then I'm going to fucking drag your fucking ass all the way outside through the gravel. Your trip to America will not turn out the way you think it will be. Let's see the sights. Mate, let me take pictures. People be taking pictures of you getting your ass whipped. Tonight, I'm going to do something your dad should have done a long time ago. Whip your fucking ass. You're going to the woodshed, boy. That's what's going to happen. While your mom and dad are watching down from heaven, probably crying. I will not shed a tear for you or them. You brought this upon yourself. Not me. The blood's on your hands, not mine. So tonight, when you're fucking sitting in the hospital and they're trying to put your fucking eye socket back in your head or your jaw, it doesn't matter. We're going to we're going to wing it, man. That's what I do best. That and cheat. When the cops come there, we need to take a statement. You're going to say, it was a great taboo that beat the fuck out of me. Do you want to press charges, sir? No, I don't. Because I had it coming. You're damn right you had your ass whipping coming. It's going to look like a fucking murder scene when I'm fucking done with you. See you soon, Bogan Brute. I won't say good luck to you because I don't give a fuck about you, your fucking family, or anything you stand for, or your goddamn country. See you soon. This is what happens when you fuck with the wrong person. They just don't care.
Taboo is fired up.
Would you say that's an interesting approach to use the tactic of announcing to the world that you cheat on your wife to get over in a no-holds-barred match?
I mean, it's an interesting tactic. Do I think it's going to work? That I don't know. But what I will tell you, what I liked and what I didn't like on this promo, I love the Western handcuffs. You know, those are actually, you know, very rare to see anywhere. You know, so that's a pretty cool thing. I actually looked up to make sure I knew what the fuck he was talking about while this was going on, making sure. And yeah, those were used on cowboys, you know, to protect them on their wrists, you know, from horses and shit. So yeah, those are some heavy hitters. The thing I did not like, okay, see you soon, okay? When you say that multiple times at the end, when you're expecting an ending, like, dude, that first one he did, he should have said it, cut it off right there. I think that would have ended the promo perfectly, but he kept going. Then he said, see you soon. Then he kept going. Then he said, see you soon. Then he kept going. And I'm like, okay, look, cut it. Got to know when to finish.
And unfortunately, that is something that happens. You're in the zone. You are cutting a great promo.
He did. He cut a really good promo.
And you're like, you kind of want to circle back and try to bring it back, but the audience can see that. And I kind of see it too, but man, a violent match. The Western handcuffs. I would have known that. That's why we brought you in here, Quack, for your journalistic integrity.
For a while, I have seen those. Yeah, those was good.
Yeah, I thought that was like a kinky thing you buy at one of those weird sex shop thingamajiggers, but
It could be used that way.
hey, it's no holds barred, so we can't like make any sanctions about it. But his
Could we shove
opponent,
one of these up there?
whoa. All right, relax. But keep that below the table. All right, guys. Broken Brew all the way from down under.
Oh yeah, here we fucking go. Taboo, your impending doom fucking awaits you. You, me, no holds barred, which means I can do whatever I want. I'll fucking destroy you until you can no longer fight back. I will fucking hurt you and hurt you good, cunt. You will not walk right. You will not fucking shit right. You will never be the same again after I'm fucking done with you. If you wake up, I can do whatever I want. You want to bring fucking, you say you got a few friends, fucking hell, bring them down. Bring them down, line up, get fucked up. That's what I think. I don't give a fuck. I don't back down from anyone, any group. I'll fucking burn your fucking eyes out. Like, look, fight a fucking match. Right, get my magic stuff. That's what's going to fucking happen to you tonight. That's best case fucking scenario. But it's not going to end well for you. What if I want to fucking go all hardcore on your sorry bald fucking head? Like, I'll get you. I'll fucking destroy you, cunt. One way or fucking another. Lay you down. Get the fucking chair and die, cunt. Die. Die. And you're so fucking dead. You don't even know it. You're laying there conscious, and I'm like, you got my fucking face over you. Your fucking wife is in the front row screaming, oh my God. It's like, shut the fuck up, Emily, you slut. Or your next bitch. And I'll wipe my fucking hands across your face. Across your blood-soaked fucking head. And I'll wear your fucking blood like a badge of honor, cunt. And I'll pin your fucking fat ass. 1, 2, 3. And laugh. And look at the fucking crowd. The blood. It's just your blood. I am going to wear it like a badge of honor. It's like how these fucking hands look now after being soaked in your fucking blood. You asked for this. You fucking wanted it. You've got it. You're just fucked. You're so fucked right now you don't even know it. And you want to pick fights? Can't. How's this one going for you? Because Bogan Brute always wins. Bogan Brute ends the fucking story. And Bogan Brute has just ended your fucking career. Look out, cunt. Look out, Revolt. The Bogan Brute's here. Fuck you, Taboo. Fuck you, everyone else. Bogan Brute's got off someone else's wife to fuck.
You know, I actually like this promo for a lot of reasons. I mean, if you're going to have a no-holds-barred match, you're breaking out fire. I'm telling you, very dangerous. Not recommended for everybody. If you do not have the coordination or skills to use that, do not suggest. But obviously this guy did, and it looked really good on screen. The chair shots, I do love that. I do love the connection. That is one thing I've noticed negative here with chair shots in the past. A lot of people, they're afraid to touch that camera. You know, they got to knock that down. You know, that was a good cinematic. Yes, you want to make sure there's some connection, even a sound background clip that you could throw in there, a sound, what the fuck's that called? You know what I'm talking about. You know, sound effect. There you go. Big word. Sorry. Yes. Overall, man, yeah, this was pretty good. Plus, he finished strong. I love the way he did. He pretty much flipped him off and was walking off camera. You know, that's what you want to do.
Now, I hear in Revolt Wrestling, I don't recommend promoing while driving. But at the same time, if you're indoors and you're going to use fire, that could almost be on the same level as driving while promoting.
It's not really recommended, but he did good with that. He did.
Now, Quack, you do have an extensive wrestling knowledge, but you also fancy yourself a horror movie guy, correct?
Yeah.
You ever see the movie Wolf Creek?
I have not, no.
That's an old, it's 2005, which is now old, which is so weird to say.
Yeah,
That's a
it is. I've heard of it. I've just never watched it.
that's a good
probably
one.
why.
That guy sounds believability is that Broken Brute guy. That's a guy
Yeah,
like I might be scared to tussle with.
I don't know if he's from Australia or from the States, but definitely the accent was really good too. Overall I felt like he had the better promo. That's who I'm going with.
Oh, well, I think that's enough. I had a bell somewhere, but ding,
I
ding,
like
ding. You're good.
I liked what the Great Taboo did, but yeah, I just think that he needs to just tighten up his shot group there, especially on the ending.
That's a hard guy. Some people have that voice that's a cheat code. And that guy with that look and that character, that is a total package, if you will.
Yeah, he's going to work great as a heel moving up.
So good win by Broken Brute. So as I was telling you earlier in the night, we do have a special guest referee. Now in this main event match, let me get rid of that comment. It's bugging me out. Not because it's you, Rockstar, just because I couldn't get it off the screen. Hey, our hybrid champion. Speaking of hybrid championships, so Brother Moses was arrested a couple weeks ago, and Dax Riot busted him out and got him some kind of referee license. And we have this match going. Dom Bolt is main eventing my Mania card, Mega Card 1. Now, if Dom Bolt wins the match, which I think the powers that be would want since he's in the main event, the referee himself gets a title shot against Casey Luchador for that hybrid championship. But Dax Riot supposedly is the money behind the person that bonded out the referee. So very interesting things leading up to the main event.
All right.
But he like I said, he was bonded out. So we do have words from our special guest referee. He's not here at the arena yet. He's at a playground, which is I mean, as somebody that just got out of jail, I'd probably stay away from. But let's see what the special guest referee has to say.
Is he going to break parole?
I don't know.
Hey, Revolt, it is me, the artist formerly known as Brother Moses. And what I'm going to do and what I'm going to say right now is I'm going to recluse myself from this match. Because of the time I spent in jail. Because of the American Psycho and what he has done for me. So, Dom Bolt, Psycho, here's what's going to happen. Brother Moses will not be here. But the Saint from Cell Block 7 is gonna get you, Dom. And you know what? I didn't just preach that. I just reached that.
All right.
Going to a playground saying you just got out of prison with kids in the back is probably one of the most wild things I might have seen in E-Fed wrestling, but the night is still young.
Yeah, the night is young, folks. Oh, my God.
So we have a body slam match next. Not since the likes of Andre the Giant versus Big John Studd have we seen a good body slam match. And,
yeah, you don't get very many of those.
And tonight we're going to see a Bone Storm. I can never find him to actually measure, but this guy is he might be bigger than El Gante, that guy in that bodysuit. Giant Gonzalez.
El Gonzalez, yep.
Are you familiar with Bone Storm?
Nope.
Oh, Bone Storm actually has his own Mean Gene Okerlund guy too. I'm excited for you to see this Bone Storm guy. So,
all right,
here we go, Bone Storm.
I am looking for my bestest friend. Bone Storm will come here in the end. I summon you with sulfur and bring you to the front. I have to ask you questions, don't worry, I'll be blunt. Hello. Hi. Hello, human. What's up? Oh, I believe you have a match coming up against a certain Ace, a body slam match. Is that correct? Yes, Ace Alexander. I've tracked down a big body to slam on top of him. I don't understand the rules. And I'm bringing Ace Alexander's mother to body slam onto him. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, wow. He's an ace, but it sounds like a deuce. Isn't that correct? What was very interesting is people said that she was a very, very large woman. Just ginormous. Just giant lady. Just huge. Yeah, I give her a 2 out of 10 as well. It was very confusing. She like, oh my god, all I had to say is hello, and she decided to come. I thought it would be more of a fight, but anyway, hi. Oh, so with Ace coming up here, you've got a body slam, right, match? So how many times are you going to body slam him? Like, do you have to do a certain amount of body slams to win? I don't know. I assume I just had to do it until he is dead. Until he is dead. So everyone, please buy a ticket to the show where you will see me body slam Ace Alexander until he is dead. Yeah. Dead tired, that's for sure. His mom's gonna be there. Yeah, well, she'll be dead tired too, won't she?
That was interesting. I'll tell you, because I mean, the manager, not bad. I mean, kind of reminds me of Danhausen without cursing people, if that makes any sense. Yes, almost. Yeah, I mean, kind of got that vibe going with him. But yeah, the Bone Storm there, yeah, he needs to definitely. You got to elevate. You know, you can't just go one tone out here. Like, yeah, I'm out here.
He's 8 feet tall. He already is elevated.
Well, yeah, height wise. Voice wise, he might as well just be like, hey, I'm going to go out here and go get a beer, and then I'm going to go grocery shopping. Just same tone. He needs to get a little more deeper, I think.
To be fair, he's been alive for like 5,000 years, and like this wrestling stuff is beneath him. So they're like, really, to tickle his fancy, he's not really impressed. He said he's going to body slam his mother, but I don't know.
Yeah, I like the commentary. The commentary was good on this.
Let's see are you familiar with Ace Alexander? I believe he wrestled in SWA.
I think I am. Yeah, I've seen that before. Yeah.
All right, let's see what his opponent had to say.
Teach a man how to squabble. Get that trigger next time.
Bone Storm, I've been watching you for centuries, for eons, for millenniums. And I'm gonna cut through the mustard right now. Tonight, I grab you by the gullet, hoist you to the heavens, and I test out that theory if you truly are immortal. 'Cause at the end of the day, with that being said, Ace is the place with the friendly hardware folk.
Very short and concise. I like that.
He looked a little off, though. I don't know what was really going on there, but it's interesting. Both these guys, they locked up, and Bone Storm like tossed him around, and as Ace Alexander, it was kind of like not really a body slam, kind of like a scoop slam on the SSR thing in New York, like kind of like a side power slam. Shout out to Lex Luger and Yokozuna. But the referee did not call it off. And then Bone Storm picked him up again, launched him over the top rope into the guardrail, upside down, where his spine hit the barricade. And when he fell off, his hood came down. And I mean, I'm pretty sure Ace Alexander is not white, and that guy was fat and white. So the referee raised Bone Storm's hand. I don't think under good conscience here at Revolt Wrestling we could give the loss to Ace Alexander for that. But interesting matchup. Body slam matches, it's always going to be kind of anticlimactic sometimes, but still a pretty serious finish.
Yeah.
But to wipe that down, I do present to you our Revolt World Champion. We don't call it a World Champion here. It's a Revolutionary Champion. I feel like every league that has their 3 letters always needs to make the top prize a world championship. Here in Revolt, we recognize the SME championship as the top prize in the business. Now that's highly debated, but here in Revolt, oh wait, what's this? I have somebody else besides our revolutionary champion. Who's this guy?
Born a thief, been called a liar. I try to sleep, but the world's on fire. I had enough, it's time to testify. I got the right amount of bullets, I'm ready to ride. I got the right amount of bullets, ready to fly. I got a trigger, gonna pull it, get ready to die.
Revolt Wrestling. Weren't expecting to hear from me tonight, were you? Newsflash for everyone, even when I'm not scheduled to appear, I'm always watching. I've been here for a little bit under 2 months now. I'm being quite honest, Revolt, I'm not impressed. If I'm being brutally honest, half of the locker room here in Revolt makes me sick. The fact that some people call here themselves promo artists is hypocritical. If it wasn't for Revolt existing, God knows a lot of the talent, using that word usually, would not freaking even be in this game. Now you might be wondering why I'm here tonight, why I'm sitting in the boys in the back. It's with a purpose, just like everything I do. You see, I'm not here to complain and bitch about the competition or lack thereof. I've come to improve Revolt and get people actually talking about this company in a good way. For me to do that, though, I need to take out the old decrepit trash who don't know what they're talking about. Now, if you're too old and fucking senile to realize I'm talking about you, Great Taboo, here's your fucking warning. You've just made the fucking list. And you are next. So, Great Taboo, you're going to be a man and accept my challenge for a match? Or am I just going to have to start digging your grave now?
That was pretty good by Hector Flores. I mean, I know he's been watching my promo observers and building up his career throughout the last year plus. Definitely. Make sure you check out my stuff on Friday, by the way, special episode. Had to throw a cheap plug. But yes, Hector Flores, I'm telling you, man, he is a man on the rise.
If you haven't,
Great Taboo.
If you haven't bought the t-shirt yet, hashtag Hector Hit List, man. You thought Kill Bill and Uma Thurman had a list. This guy has been taking some freaking names as of recently. But he took the champions time. That was the champions segment here. So
I mean, maybe he thinks he is the champion. I don't know.
Ooh, well, across all platforms where we just touched 25 views. Shout out to the this guy, maybe grabbing a couple eyeballs and bringing them over here. But while we got all the people watching, our revolutionary champion, Logan.
Oh, Revolt! Where in the hell do you think you're going? Where do you think you're leaving to? You can't have the finish line without your revolutionary heavyweight champion showing up now, can you? Dom Bolt, Triple M, you two have a date with me at Mega Card. I want you two to think very deeply what you're about to do, what you're about to get yourself into. Because in this triple threat, anything goes. So far, when anything goes, I redeem my championship. So bring your best, Bolt. Bring your best, Triple M. Because both of you are not taking me off my mountaintop. Because that Mega Card
Revolt, you realize that I will always be the top of the mountain, and no one here is taking me from my perch!
That man's kind of crazy.
Kinda. Yeah, I that's why they call him Loco, right?
Insane in the membrane, bruh.
Yeah. I mean, I'll tell you though, he's got some tough work going against Triple M, man. Triple M has just been everywhere. He's been on fire. He is literally, I would say, one of the top, promo artists in the game. Definitely a true competitor. I mean, it's going to be tough for Loco. I know he's the champion, and I like what he brings to the table, but that's going to be a tough match.
Well, what's crazy last week, some people say it was a little bit of a fast count, but the guy in the main event, Dom Bolt, did upset Triple M in one of the biggest upsets that I've seen in 2026. Dom Bolt has only been in this game probably for less than half a year, and by sheer will and determination, he pulled the emotional strings of the judges and somehow got a crazy upset. But Triple M is known to kind of go through the motions sometimes.
Sometimes,
take
yeah.
the piss out of it. I wasn't there on the judging panel, so don't look at me.
Yeah.
But speaking of people that have been in the game a while, I'm sure you knew that he was going to show up at some point on this show. He's everywhere. And that man is KC Luchador. That guy, I think, has traveled on every tour bus, hit every country, and wrestled in every ring in the Promoverse.
Yeah.
So, get your popcorn. I mean, some people actually no, I'm not burying my talent tonight. The immovable object, KC. Oh, and we're both judging this one, so put your bifocals on if you have.
I'll be watching on my phone real quick. I got to run downstairs and get some water.
All right, fair enough. I mean, it's kind of a doozy, this one. It's a little long, though. You got some time.
I'll be back.
You know what? I'm staying here. I'm judging this match. All right, here go. Oh, he's watching on his phone. He's allowed to do this. All right, guys. Comments down below. Let me know what you're thinking. I'm going to, read them out loud. Maybe I'll come back afterwards. But KC Luchador.
Alrighty. Here I am. KC Luchador, Worldwide Desperado, your current hybrid champion of Revolt Wrestling. And as you know, this week, there's a lot on my plate going on. I have to see who's going to be my number one contender for my championship at the next Revolt Wrestling show. But before that, I have a Clash of the Champions match. That happens to be me and Soul Star in a belt match, meaning any belt we have is legal as a weapon. I can use my championship belt or a belt that, goes around my blue jeans or my work pants. Something like that. Yeah. It's been a wild and crazy week, I'll tell you that. Because this match we're having, it's going to be fun. It's going to be awesome. I cannot wait. I'll be there in that ring, 100% Soul Star. Obviously, that sick bastard keeps on thinking I'm a deadbeat dad and all that shit. You know damn well I'm not. Hell, when I do this for me, myself and I, my kids, my old lady, and my parents who are now senior citizens. Shoot. All I can tell you this right now, Soul Star. What you see is what you get. You're going to see a completely different side of KC Luchador. Yeah, right now, I'm just enjoying my time here at Lucha Compound. And pretty soon, we're going to see who is the better champion in this match. And then after that, I'm going to find out who is going to be my number one contender for my hybrid championship that I worked so hard very well to earn. And I know these superstars that are going to be in this match, they're going to earn their championship opportunities in the near future. Anyway, all I can say is this, Soul Star. You could bring that false prophecy crap you want to. If you think you're better than me, you're not. Okay? All I know is that this belt match begins
you're going to see a championship belt flying across your head, or even the belt that I wear on a daily basis when I'm at work or when I'm with my family, goes behind you. As they call it, belt to asses. That's what's going to happen in this match. Then, when the time is right, pinfall or submission, disqualification or count out, there is going to be a winner and there is going to be a loser. That winner is me, Casey Luchador. That loser is you sorry sack of shit, Soul Star. So, where we are right now, Soul Star, get ready for the fight. Get ready for the war. Because there will be one true champion. That's going to be me, the hybrid champion of Revolt Wrestling.
Oh, God. I'm going to tell you the positives. I'm glad that he's gotten rid of the mask. I'm glad he's no longer promoting in a car. I'm glad he's got a solid background. Outside of that, that was like having a ball and chain that's connected to your ankle and trying to run a mile. That shit was dragging ass. Pick up a little bit. Get a little more energy in your promo. Stop talking like this, like you're writing a video letter, like you're having a video chat with your mom over at Camp Anawana and going, hey, I'm coming home this summer. Oh, my God. Yes.
It makes me want to fart. Camp Anawana, we hold you in our hearts. I mean, you got to look, but Casey Luchador, you always know he's going to tell you what's going on in the card. He's going to tell you what is happening in the match. He's going to tell you where you're wrestling. I think that guy is the foundation, a building block of a league. Yeah, he's kind of a Brooklyn brawler a little bit, but not here in Revolt. He found a way to get his hands on that hybrid championship. And you always do find out a little bit more nuggets about his life. He talks about his kids, his grandparents. Shout out to his grandparents still being around. And he also let us know that there will be a winner and a loser. Some people might not know that at home.
Thank you, Tony Schiavone.
Hey, anytime to the Tony Schiavone. Sting! So this was a belt match. Even though Casey Luchador the champion and Soulstar is still holding so Loco, our world champion, our world
see a belt.
Yeah, he didn't use it. He had a chef hat. Maybe he's going to use a spatula, but the spatula could get him DQ'd, so maybe he didn't want to know what weapon to use. But we do have Soulstar come. Now, Soulstar wants everyone to know, to quote Roman Reigns, he ain't a part-timer anymore. He's coming back, and he'll see you this entire summer, even though it's still spring showers. But
good job. Yeah, noted. Look, he's down there saying noted. Good. Pay attention to that. Give me a little fire, a little spice. Trust me, that will help you out in the judging in competitive matches.
Hey, he's a student. Hey, we see Hector Flores, like you said, flourish and find ways to highlight the positives of what he can do good in a promo. And you got to see what you do good as your own way of talking, promoing, being entertaining. You want to hold the audience here. We're doing a show. It's not just the host talking. We are putting your promo on, and we don't want people flipping the channel. When you talk,
like 25 eyeballs, you said. I mean, that's a lot of eyeballs.
And when you have somebody that might be considered dragging on, which is not my words, talking for 3.5 minutes, like you said, the ball and chain. You're trying to drug through it. That's a pretty good analogy. So let's see. Soulstar is a guy that is always.
Can I give one more?
Absolutely.
This is for all my people that love to have their camera like this, okay? Look, if you're going to film, put something behind it so it's a full screen so that way the people backstage aren't looking at it the entire time. You may not want to see my face during it.
I'm doing a lot of questionable things, too, usually when I think I'm off air. So I'd like to have that anonymity and anonymity.
Yeah, that word.
Yeah, that word. Easy for me to say. Oh, man, I miss Gorilla Monsoon. All right. So, the tension, you can cut it. with a knife in the air. God, oh man, I suck at this. All right, guys, Soulstar.
Revolt, it's time for me to take out the garbage. That no good, dirty fucking shoebie known as Casey Luchador. A man who my first match ever in this business, was it 6-7 years ago? I defeated his ass. I laid him out in the center of this very ring. And guess what? I've done it many, many times over and over again over these past 6-7 years. See, because I am better than Casey Luchador. You see, I don't know who took his ass out. I'm damn sure gonna finish the job. I am better than that no good, dirty, fucking deadbeat father who rather play kiddie games inside the squared circle than go out and be a real man, to be a father, to be someone his kids can be proud of. You think they're gonna remember this case? You think they're gonna remember what you done in the ring? All they wanted to do at the end of the night is get a hug from their dad. And at the end of the night, you tuck him in, tell him a little bedtime story. But you know what though, when I'm done with you, maybe I'll be the one to tell him the bedtime story. A different bedtime story of the day that I beat their father's ass, retired his ass once and ever fucking all. The same old thing since day one. When I first fought Casey Luchador all those years ago. And the same Casey Luchador now. I've evolved, whether it be the party animal, whether it be the straight shooter, whether it be the truly righteous, and when I put on a fucking mask and be the viceroy. I've evolved, unlike this no good piece of shit, Casey Luchador. What's the version? Where's the different variation? Right, since day one, it's been nothing more. I've had to say, well, what's his name, right? His gimmick name. It's not just Casey Luchador, probably I would say, a no good dirty paisa, a no good dirty pinche pendejo, loco, filthy perro in this industry, a dog, a filthy animal in this industry. In case Luchador, your title's not on the line. But you know what though? It don't fucking matter, Case Luchador, because guess what? I'm gonna use my title. I'm gonna bash you over your head with it to make sure you fucking bleed, to make you work. I mean, I'll get it, and I'll use the strap and I'll whip you across the back with it until your back is no more, till your back is opened up, till your back is bleeding, till you're begging for mercy from me. And then when I beat you, Casey Luchador, whether you like it or not, whether you like it or not, I'm gonna take, might as well take it now. I'm gonna take your hybrid championship. And guess what, buddy? Hey, as a good buddy of mine once says, fuck your
He hit him with the fuck your feels.
Yeah, he also used the belt.
Yeah, which is probably the biggest thing to do in this match. Which,
yeah,
that title he has, he's not a champion. He was the former revolutionary champion, and he's still using that, which should be on your mantle. Once you had your good run, that retires on your mantle. He's like, screw it. I did it once, and it's mine. Like, take it from me.
Right. I like what he did here. I'll even point this out, that a lot of people make this mistake. If you're going to steal something from somebody else, give them the credit. You know, as like he said at the end, you know, as my friend said, fuck your feelings. Look, he's giving them credit. He's not straight up going like the Fiend going, let me in. We know a guy who did that. But yes, you know, these are things that he did well. I love it. Plus, you felt the energy. He had energy.
And that's Soulstar never lacks his energy. Like
No,
we said,
never.
sometimes people feel themselves in a promo, so they go a little bit longer when they probably could condense it here and there. But I did like his little rock out in the beginning. I think I saw AJ Storm on the drums. I don't know who his other two people were. You never know with AI, who sometimes they make weird faces for that. But
I've seen his videos before where he had Liv Morgan in one of them.
oh, so maybe it is supposed to be some. I got to go back. That might be he's one of those guys that puts in little nuggets that not too many people pick up on, and you really got to put your Sherlock Holmes bifocals on and really see what's going on. By the way, these aren't real glasses. Like, there's no lens in here. I'm
No
just
lens.
an
Well,
asshole.
you look intelligent.
No, thank you. Thank you. I'm a Surgeon General. So, as you see, I am the General of Revolt. This is my league. I get to run it. I'm the Grand Slam champion, former King of the Ring. I won the Royal Rumble. I'm inducted in the Hall of Fame 3 times. But who cares if it's my league, all right? Don't laugh at me. Those are my accomplishments.
There's a whole 3
times for a match for a stable. And no, I'm just pulling that all on my butt. We're about to hit our 1 year mark. I've only competed in like 3 matches here, and they challenged me.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But anywho, I think it's safe to assume. This is a blood feud. You did see Casey Luchador get a little heated up, but like, this is a guy that attacks your family. This is the time to dial it in, Casey Luchador. You got to find the right time to really lay down the action, else that hybrid championship might not be yours in the near future. But
Who
I
is
think
this
so.
dude?
What are you looking at?
This We Are All Falling Asleep, or who is that? Donald Connerman.
That is the Great Taboo. That's a little taboo to say, man. If you scroll up, he said. If you scroll up, he said something that's even a little bit worse. But I won't highlight it again.
I see it.
But yeah, I think it's safe to assume that Soulstar probably took that. I don't think I really need to ask you for your point.
I would think
analysis.
he did.
It is blasphemy. Come out here next promo, Casey Luchador. Remember what's being said and tell me specifically, fuck you.
Yeah.
Or tell Soulstar. Soulstar said a lot of shiznit there, but so anywho,
Jesus Christ, seizure alert.
Yo, what was that? Yo, there actually is a thing in promo. If you have flashing lights, you are supposed to give warnings. I have seen that in leagues. But oh man, we're down to the last 2 matches, and we didn't even hit the 1 hour mark. Yes,
good job. See, that's
yes,
good,
me and you, but me. Wait, what is this in the backstage area? You have Soulstar, but.
Goddamn fucking turn. That's a fucking piece of fucking shit. This is just the beginning, you goddamn fucking turd munching fucking soul stuff. Fucking payback's a bitch.
Whoa.
Who the hell is that?
That's Vacant Veil. Dr. Quack, I'm sorry. I dropped the ball trying to bring you up to speed. So Soulstar hospitalized. He did a Pillman to Vacant Veil and sent that guy to the hospital. That's my King's Crown champion. So my second tier title, I call the rebrand championship. So when you win that title, you get to dictate what it's called. You get to dictate what it looks like. To give our roster a little bit of fun. And that was Vacant Veil. And Soulstar took his ass out, but it looks like he didn't complete the job because Vacant Veil's back. And that is one of our scheduled matches at Megacard. Speaking of scheduled matches at Megacard, Mr. Quack, I believe you have a match with Kevin Wolf at Mega Card 1.
Oh,
Care
yeah.
to elaborate on that or anything?
Huh?
Do you care to elaborate or any
Oh,
words of wisdom?
I know we're booked here. I know him and I. Yes, we've known each other for quite a long time. You know, and I'm sure he's thinking this is probably like his WrestleMania, and I get it. You know, me, I'm just like, dude, the young kid has always wanted this dream match, and now he's going to get it, and it's going to turn into a nightmare. It is not going to be pretty. Just stay tuned, folks. Stay tuned.
I got the best seat in the house for that one. I can't wait. But yeah, Vacant Veil is back, Jack. So, but now to move on.
I like that.
Now this is a match I would like a Dr. Quack's house call analysis to this. Like I said, these are two budding little flowers that are just starting to sprout here in the EFED world. So I think these are two guys that would benefit from a lot of post-promo analysis here. So once again, get those bifocals ready. This is the Fallen Angel Black Cat. Nope, I screwed it up. The Fallen Angel Cassifer. I can never get his name right. Versus the Black Cat.
Doesn't pass the name test.
Yeah, the Fallen Angel. I also play 2K, and there's a lot of characters with the Fallen Angel. It's like call yourself the king. Like, how many kings are there? At some point, I'm surprised you don't see a lot of doctors. You don't see a lot of doctors here in this game. I'm a Surgeon
I
General.
ruined it for everybody.
With the fingers again, that would really, it wouldn't ruin every guy's time. It would ruin, I don't know. I don't want to throw out numbers. Statistics can still be stereotypical and get you in trouble. Anywho, so like I said, this match is a bronze match. These are two new up-and-coming promo artists. The Fallen Angel, I don't think I've ever seen him go over a minute. His opponent, Black Cat, this is his official debut. Black Cat's been poking the Fallen Angel in the social media realm, so I'm excited to see if the Fallen Angel rises to the occasion. We're already seeing that there's certain levels of promo artists already tonight. I'm intrigued to see where the Fallen Angel falls. See what I did there? In the pecking order.
I see it. Go right ahead. Without further ado, sir.
All right. The Fallen Angel.
Black Cat, where have you gone? You drop a message on me and then just disappear? I guess what they say is true. There really are scaredy cats out there. So, I'm so tired of you wannabe fake luchadors. Y'all come here acting like you're mysterious and you're this, you're that, and the other thing, and you're really not. So, they say cats have 9 lives. Well, I'm about to take 8 from you. I am the Fallen Angel Cassifer, and you couldn't even say my name right. No one in this entire goddamn company seems to know my name is Cassifer. Not Cassador, not Cassipur, whatever the fuck everybody wants to say. It is Cassifer. Now, when I get you into the ring, I am not only going to beat you, but I'm going to mangle you. I'm going to beat the respect into you. I'm so tired of everybody running their mouth about me because I'm the new guy. No, I'm done. I'm coming for you, and I'm going to make an example out of you. You don't get to come into my company, shoot your shot at me, and just think nothing's going to happen. No, fuck you. Like I said, it is Cassifer. Now, I respect the Lucha Libre. Always have. It's one of my favorite styles of wrestling. However, I can't get behind someone who's going to run away as soon as I respond. So, I hope you're ready, Black Cat, because this is an ass whooping that you're not ready for.
You want to hear this?
Yeah, I want to hear it. Let drop it on us.
All right. This is what I see. Positives, okay? I love how he's talking about what he's going to do, what his plans are. But outside of that, music, and this is a big one, okay? Ambiance. We all like ambiance in the background, especially if we have long pauses. This guy is semi-green. He's going to have those pauses. Make sure that's down low enough. You know, when some people watch this, they may get distracted from it, like your background flashing consistently, you know, over and over and over again. It may distract people. My suggestion is always see how we got a background right there, and you know that right there with the finish line. If you had that behind you, right, that would look a lot better because you're showing off your match with the title card. People know that it's you, and they know who you're talking about by just looking. They don't even have necessarily hear. They may turn up the volume to hear what you got to say, but they're going to know exactly what you're fighting. Not too bad. I mean, he's green, you can tell, but you know, like I said, the way you're sitting, you're cutting your promo like this, and you can tell that it's like this, like you're sitting up against the desk. Don't be afraid to show the body. Okay, you're a big dude. I can see this from the go. I should be able to see that you're a big, massive son of a bitch and be able to come out with a little bit more bass in your voice. Come out with a little more tightness. Come out and get ready to beat somebody in the ass and then just butt the fuck out of them. You know,
some people
aggression, that helps.
And I kind of have to piggyback off that. Certain people are not supposed to be the methodical, the creepy. If you're a big dude, come out here and be a badass. Say, yo, fuck you, man. And there's a way to, and he dropped an F-bomb. And I don't think it was a good segue. As Kevin Nash once said, look at the adjective, play. He didn't really put the word in the right spot. There's ways to use swear words to really exemplify what you're saying. And I think it just looked like he was looking for words. But like we said, he's only locked up so many times. He'll learn this as the game goes. He made it past 2 minutes, so I'm happy for him there.
It wasn't bad for somebody who's just starting. Keep going. Don't give up on this.
All right, well, let's see what his opponent. This is a fresh debut. I present you the Black Cat.
All right.
Revolt Wrestling. We arrive at finish line. It's a funny name, right, Fallen Angel? Because for you, it's the end of the road. But for me, this ain't no finish line, my friend. This is where my story begins. But before that happens, Forrest Gump, I need to go through you. You wanna know why I came to Revolt Wrestling? It wasn't for fame, and it sure as hell wasn't to make any friends. I came here to be tested. I came here to prove something to myself. To see just as far as I can go. How much I can endure, how deep into the darkness I can walk and still come out on the other side. Because of this place, Revolt Wrestling, this isn't some playground. This is where the desperate come to survive. Where the hungry come to feast. Where the broken either become something more or stay buried. And I choose to walk in that fire. Not because I have to, because I want to. You're not just another opponent, my friend. You're not just another match on this card. You're the challenge I came here for. The kind of fight that strips everything away. The illusion, the ego, the lies you tell yourself just to sleep at night. Fallen Angel, you wear your name like a prophecy. Like you're some tragic scripture. Cast out of heaven, condemned to walk among the damned. Even Lucifer needed permission to test the faithful. And when you step in that ring with me, consider that permission granted. I will strip you of your wings. I will break whatever faith you have left and leave you in a pool of uncertainty, questioning why did I accept Black Cat's challenge. You fell from the sky, but I rose from the pit. And that's the difference between falling and climbing out. Every scar on me is a testament. Every step I take is defiance. Finish line? You think this is where your judgment comes? Where your story finds meaning? No. This isn't Revelation, this is Genesis, and I'm bringing the fucking reckoning. When that bell rings, don't look for mercy. Don't look for redemption. Because angels don't get a second chance when they cross paths with me. Right here, right now, The Black Cat doesn't stop at finish line. I break through it, I redefine it, and when it's all said and done, you won't be facing a bad omen. You'll be staring at your ending while I'm just getting started. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. This isn't the end of my story. This is the first page written in the blood of an angel.
Okay. I'm going to tell you positives here. I love the way that he came out and attacked his opponent. He came out like calling him Forrest Gump. That was funny. He threw out some lines out there that made people laugh and talk about in the comments. The one comment down there from Bojack, though, why does everyone want to wear a GIMP mask? For some people, they wanted to use it for their character. But this is my advice for anybody doing that, okay? If you're going to have a mask, make sure the mouth moves. It helps. Like you're wearing a luchador style mask, it's okay. I could hear him fine. That helps. But if you're going to have some sort of character with it, you want to make sure that jaw is moving so it has that appearance of, hey, you are living this character. Especially if you're trying to pull any kind of supernatural gimmick. I like the background. I like how it went with him right there with that. I think this guy's got a little more experience. This might be his first match here, but he looked like he has had some matches in the past. So, and the intro was good. I like that. That was, off the special from back in the day off CBS, the Black Cat thing. Kind of cool. But yeah, I would give this guy, a pretty decent opportunity, at other feds. I think he might be good. This is definitely a guy here that could move up here very easily. I think that, yeah, if you ask me, I'm going to go with him. I think he's just a little more polished.
I like the words that he said. Those were very interesting words. He nailed it. Did he have the gravitas behind it? But maybe that's what makes it more mysterious with the mask. Like I said, I don't know if the mask fits the character, but at the same time, the way he speaks, not much is known. Just like the guy that sends me. I don't know who's behind that mask. I don't let those people in my locker room. Anyone that does not have a real profile is not allowed in my locker room. I never trust them. But that guy, that performer, I like that guy. That was a very, very interesting debut by the Black Cat.
The ashes to ashes, dust to dust at the end. That was good. That's a good close. If you want to use that for a close, use it.
And look at this. So, Quack, that's actually a very great subject you just brought up. Everybody's heard that line. Anybody could add that and probably at least say the words correctly for the most part. But a lot of people are afraid to use something like that. If you can nail something like that as you're closing, boom, you just found yourself if nobody else is using it in promo and you can make it your own, I wish more people do that. Everyone's heard ashes to ashes, dust to dust. That's not the first time everyone's heard that's ever lived.
And it's not just that, it's also the delivery of it. His delivery was good on that. That's what makes it work. You're going to close. Yeah, I mean, like I said, with a lot of others, a little bit more aggression isn't bad because, you got the mask on right now. This is your first promo, so you got subtleties out there and people don't know exactly what to expect from you. But later on down the line, you want to actually be able to take it up a gear or two.
You look at a lot of music bands, a lot of rock bands don't get too crazy, too heavy at the start of their career. You want people to hear the chords. You want people to hear the words. And then once you start getting going, you can get a little crazy with it. I'm sorry.
Right. You got to do that.
But
speaking of cleaners, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That was not a bad mask, though, for what you're doing and what you were, coming out here portraying. That worked.
It works. I like it. What doesn't work, though, is I missed my segue in that belt match. Dr. Quack, I introduced a new belt into EFED. You have a very long tenure here in EFED. You've seen a lot. Have you ever seen a 24/7 title that worked in any league for the most part?
Not really. That's a difficult task. It is a pain in the ass when you have that out there.
Well, I like a good old pain in the ass there, Dr. Quack. That's why I brought you in. The WTF title. Not only can it be defended in I can literally send you a chess match. We can live stream rock, paper, scissors, shoot. The more that you're like, well, that's really stupid. Well, it's called the WTF title. So, relax. And I can just strip people whenever. If you're like, dude, what the fuck? Well, yeah. No. Yes. That part. That part. Oh, man, I do get good at this sometimes. But, all right, let's see what's next.
It just keeps popping out of there. What the hell is that?
Hello? Well, jerk off face. What are you doing here? You're supposed to be in Defiant. What? Okay, I'll take it. What the heck? Play me. Oh, on the back of it. Play me at the end of the show. Oh, okay. All right. I will play you at the end of the show. I'll put it as the outro. Jerk off face. You're not allowed here. We don't. No, and nobody from that side is allowed to play over here. No, that's the stuff that gets you in trouble, Jimmy. They say it's subliminal. So what's next is I actually do have a video that somebody sent me ahead of time. They have a special challenge for Mega Card 1. And this guy has requested this time. So if you don't know, this man is known as Bojack.
All right, ladies and gentlemen of Revolt, I know it's been a long time since I've been on a Revolt screen, so I'm going to make this short and sweet. I'm only here for one reason and one reason only, and that is to challenge a certain unfiltered animal. Now listen, Mr. Miller, I know you're about to gracefully ride off into the sunset, and deservedly so. You've earned that right. I'll give you that, but listen, before you go, let's just go toe-to-toe one time. You versus me, the standard versus Grant Miller, and let's boil it down to the bare minimum. Let's go bare bones. Let's go words versus words. Take all the cake decoration out of it, because nobody cares what's going on behind us. Nobody cares about the coat racks, the green screens, none of that. At the end of the day, what it comes down to is what we got to say. So let's do it. What do you say? I eagerly wait your response. Let's continue with the regularly scheduled programming.
Whoa. Yeah. Yo, I'm a hardcore Bojack. I didn't watch that. I actually wanted him to come on live and do all it. And time permitting, I was like, hey, give me a video. Wow.
Yeah. I mean, I'll tell you this. If you that match does go down, you know, you're talking Bojack versus the Unfiltered.
No, time out. No, it's going down. No, look, it's going down.
Okay.
It's going down.
If it's going down, I will tell you that Bojack was smart on this. He went straight to a bare bones match. I've seen him compete in multiple bare bones matches. That is definitely going to help his chances on winning this match. It's going to be tougher, you know, to defeat him. Because if this was a regular match, I think I would go more towards the Unfiltered. Now it's kind of got that uncertainty. I know Unfiltered can go bare bone, but Bojack's pretty good when it comes to that bare bones.
Now, Quack, I did jump the gun a little bit. I made like a little finger gesture. Like you said, not the match itself, the stipulation does he accept. I mean, that's wrestling 101. If somebody's out on Raw with their championship, I challenge you to a match right now. And some people have double-digit IQs, while some people have 3-digit IQs. And some champions will be like, well, absolutely. You pick the referee. You pick the rules right now. You got under my skin so bad, I will do anything to get my hands on you.
Yeah.
I want to see how the Unfiltered responds. He's stepping in the ring regardless.
Okay.
But Bojack, like, way to like defend your grandma's fine china in the background. He had a coat rack and he goes, fuck the coat rack. So I see what you say. Bare bones, does that suit a Bojack better? I'm very intrigued to see what the Unfiltered's from way across the pond. Maybe he'll see a bat signal in the morning. Hey, man, watch this thing. See what happens. I'm intrigued to see what kind of match it's signed, but that's a crazy match. I'm pumped for. Wow. I'm a Bojack mark. I can't judge that match. I'm gonna have to remove myself from judging. Quack. Let's breathe. Are you enjoying your residence here right now in Revolt Wrestling? Are you having a good time here on Revolt Wrestling?
Yeah, seeing some good talent, seeing some good matches, giving a little bit of advice.
Hey, like I said, this is a one-time deal, but I might need some. I mean, you are booked for one of the nights, but maybe I can get a little bit more out of you and let you judge a match. Give your critiques and fair assessments on one of the matches, and that could be a match that I would need it because that's not a one-judged kind of match. So I'm not signing anything yet, but I just want to know if you still have your referee shirt, unless you packed that. I know you're kind of on the way out.
Here, I have it.
Yeah, all right, fair enough. Oh man, what a night! What a night! What the hell is this?
Howdy, motherfuckers. All y'all want to know who the hell I'm gonna waste that fucking briefcase on. And I'm here to tell y'all I'm getting that on the fucking desk to come face me. That's right, I choose Bronx Bomber. Come on, you motherfucker.
Whoa. All right. I mean, if you guys have been on social media recently, I've heard that guy. So what that guy has, Quack, we don't do Money in the Bank here. What I do for an undercard match, I do the Pulp Fiction briefcase, where if you win it, you pretty much have anything besides a title match. You ask me, I will do my best to grant it. And we have not heard from that guy. That is not the Mason Dixon line, Curtis Dukes. Oh, God damn it, these Southern people. I'm sorry, but he challenged Bond. I don't know about that. That guy sounds familiar too, but I'm not here to pontificate on who I think's behind that match.
I have an idea who it might be, but I mean, it could be anybody.
Well, I'm gonna have to let Bomber know that match was challenged. The dirt sheets are running wild. Like I said, he didn't shoot. All right, all right. Main event time, folks. It is. We made it. A minute and an hour and 15 minutes. We're here. No way we're going over 2 hours. Yes. Oh man, I just love it. All right. So here we go. Let's show it. I had it in the back. Dax Riot versus Dom Bolt. Now Dax Riot. Wow. This is a guy that had a lot of big matches, but had 0 wins. Got booked against our champion, Loco, where he was allowed to trial by combat, pick somebody else to represent him if he wanted. And he said, no, Dax Riot, am stepping up. And if it's for me to get a title shot, then I might as well be the one that competes. And he beat the champion. Crazy. By 3 judges. Then he had an Inferno match that went to a draw. And then on our very last card, there it was, the title match. And he came up a little short. And you know what he did, Quack? I don't even really need to explain it that well. On camera, he hit the stop button. And he's relatively new. He's just at a little over half a year. And I'm not a big stickler for it, but that is a big no-no, unfortunately, in EFED wrestling. And I feel like it was a botch. And it was a botch close to the finish. It was the finish, pretty much.
Yeah.
But Dom Bolt is the guy that beat Triple M, which is nuts. And you've already seen the special referee at a playground freshly released from prison. So God knows what's going to happen in this main event here at Revolt Wrestling. So it's not for you. It's not for me to call the action. And I'm getting a little excited. All right, Brother Moses, everybody, bring it in all holy moment. Let's hear from the special guest referee one last time.
Revolt Wrestling. It's me, Brother Moses. I'm the special referee with American Psycho Dax Riot versus Dom Bolt. And you know what? I have to take this time and recluse myself from this match so that Brother Moses is no longer the fucking referee. But who is the fucking referee is the Saint from Cell Block 7. The one that the American Psycho helped. The one that made it viable for me to survive that whole fucking day. And if you think I'm gonna let a dumb fucking idiot like Dom Bolt win this fucking match, take this into that groin. And Moses definitely fucked that up.
What a t-shirt to sell at the end. And Moses definitely fucked that up. I don't know what he's going for, but I would like that t-shirt.
That's interesting.
So, Dr. Quack, if you've been writing on your analysis report here in Revolt Wrestling, and you see some asylums, some prisms, here the inmates over here, I like to treat this game a little bit like Dungeons and Dragons. I like to see how the promo artists, what moves they want to make. Yes, they have to roll the dice, and then maybe that's where those number judgments come into play from like 0 to 20. But Moses said a lot of like what he's going to do here. And like I said, he's been begging me. He challenged me to a match recently because he wants a title shot. If Dom Bolt, the guy that's in my main event, wins this match, he gets a title shot against Casey Luchador. So some people would say that's like rip this paper in half. I'm not saying that. Some people would say that. I'm very intrigued to see what's going to happen here tonight. Yeah. Oh, yeah. By all means.
You were just saying some would say that. I was just.
Oh, you're that guy. You're the guy. I mean, what asshole booked that match, though, to give the power to Dom Bolt and Brother Moses? Like, that seems a little shady. I mean, it's like the very fate of these people are in my hands. Vince McMahon, You're not back yet. All right. So I'm intrigued, though. All joking aside, Dom Bolt and Dax Riot are two people. I didn't discover Dom Bolt. I'm the first one that gave that guy more than 2 matches in 1 month. So I want to take credit. Not just taking credit blindly. I think that's a great statistic to say. I gave you more than 2 matches in 1 month. Because some people could be like, oh, he listened to my advice. Like what? What does that mean?
Yeah.
But here we go. I'm going to start off with Dom Bolt.
Okay.
Dax Riot, welcome to the finish line with your number 1 contender, Dom Bolt. And yeah, you say you're my preparation stage. You want to prepare me for what's coming up at Megacard when I go against Triple M, when I go against the Champ Loco. Good. Prepare me. Bring all you got, Dax. In fact, I know special guest referee, Brother Moses, or his other ego, the Saint, whoever shows up, why don't you do me a favor? Why don't you do Dax a favor? Just put your ass over in the corner and let me and Dax have a go. Because you see, Dax, you may crave blood. And by all means, between you and me, I think we're going to shed blood. We're going to both fucking shed in this match. As long as no referee gets our way, I don't care how much blood I spill. You can have the taste if you want, sir, but no doubts about it, Dax. Your blood will be shed as well. Man, just thinking about it, I can't wait to get down to that ring. Because you see, originally, I was coming into this kind of lighthearted, kind of like, you know, I respect this guy. I don't want to hurt him too much. But now, you let it out of the bag, your little mind trick, that we're not friends. It was just a whole mind fuck. Well, since that's obvious now that we're not friends, oh, that's fine. Now I can go and do what I do best and beat the shit out of you. You say you want to put a foot down my throat? No, your foot's going to be broken off. I'm going to break your legs. I'm going to tear off your arms. Hell, I might just pull your head off your fucking body and just let it fall. Because see, Dax, on my road to the mega card, I am not taking a back seat to anybody. Not you, not Loco, not Triple M, that whiny bitch. I will see you at finish line, and of course, let the Summer of Bolt begin.
The Summer of Revolt. Don Bolt, an interesting guy. That guy, I hosted a trivia question. This reminds me of Cody Rhodes. I don't know if you watched wrestling at this point. Cody Rhodes, after Legacy, he was voted the most handsome wrestler on WWE. Do you remember this?
He was only smoke and mirrors.
And he was like, oh, wow, I'm going to take that and run with it. Then he became the Grotesque, which is like top 10 gimmick ever. Don Bolt won a $50 challenge. One time I was like, how do I generate views? Quack, I know a lot of people don't like me, but like I really am always trying to think of different ways to approach this game. And right now I'm getting a lot of hate on my phone right now. Regardless.
You're getting a lot of hate on your phone?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know, because EFED will EFED. I play this game on screen! On screen! No, stop! No, stop! On screen! On the screen! What is wrong with people? Anywho, before we go off,
Do you really have enough time for that?
Some people, regardless,
here
it happens, man. That's how EFED works. I even forgot what I was talking about.
Dom Bolt, I just want to tell you this. This right here is called a ring light. Notice you can have your phone on this. It can hold it.
Oh, I
your
remember.
Camera angle was all like up here where we only get about a third of your body, and I'm sitting here like, okay, you know, have that out a little bit. That's what I will tell you. So we could, you know, you're a beefy dude. You can see that. You know, you're standing a lot sideways, showing the bicep.
It's low. The camera's very low, and it's an interesting camera angle.
Right. Those might be something that you should invest in. You should always invest in your gimmick and always invest in your promos. And a ring light is very nice for that.
So I do remember. Thank you, Bobby the Brain Heenan. Look at this. One night only. We already got some chemistry going. So the point I was trying to make is this guy was part of a tag team. I had to kick his partner. I thought this guy was going to be a scrub. I hosted a trivia question He got like 4 or 5 questions right. Like, who won the 1995 Royal Rumble, Quack?
Shawn Michaels.
Ooh. Who won the 1994 Royal Rumble?
Lex Luger, Bret Hart. Ty.
Ooh. The last question. Who won the very first ever WrestleMania match? WrestleMania 1.
That was Tito Santana.
Wow. Against the Executioner. All right. I won't ask anymore. And he answered those questions. And he won $50. And then he jumped in this gauntlet random fucking... All right. I don't want to say his name. He is suspended. But I let Birdman have a show, and he hosted a gauntlet match. And Dobbo's like, hey, I'll jump in there. And he's like, here's the judge. I'm going to make you happy. I'm going to make this happy. I'm going to say this. I'm going to say everything I need to say. And I'm going to bring up that last week I just won $50 from this place. And this guy has taken every ball I've given him and ran with it. And now he's in the main event of Megacard. I am shocked. But there's a lot of nuance he still needs to learn.
Yeah.
But I think there's something there.
Could be.
So, and now we made it here. The very last promo you're gonna have to sit through. Quack, I appreciate you so much for sitting here and watching the Revolt craft happen. Now this is the guy everybody says holds my pocket. You know what? If he's a heel, fuck it. I'm pushing this guy to the moon. And I present you, Dax Riot.
Put your big boy pants on, Bolt, because it's match time, bitch. And you say I'm not psychotic enough. Well, I am living proof that you can be psychotic without all these prop weapons. I am proof that you can be psychotic with your words. And you want to know why I call myself the American Psycho Dax Riot? Look right in fucking front of you. That is just who I am. Now, Dom Bolt, I'm not sure you know who you are. Do you even know where you are? Because you're facing the last man to contend against Loco, and you're treating this like it's nothing. This was a gift. This was a charity case. This was to help you. And you're taking advantage of that because you think I'm being mean to you. Oh, you fucking baby. Cry about it, why don't ya? Just know one thing. You may think that the 7th Cell Saint is going to help you win. You may think that he's gonna pin that 1, 2, 3 to get the Hybrid Championship match, but you know nothing. Because I have something more important to him than a title match. I have right here this piece of paper. And this piece of paper holds the truth of a lot of things in the 7th Cell Saint's life. So, if you think he's willing to bet his life on this, if you think he's willing to bet his freedom on this, then you're a fucking moron. Because he got locked up, and who was there for him? Was it Dom Bolt? Hell no. You know who he called? He called the American Psycho. He called Dax fucking Riot. Now, Dom Bolt, you pathetic waste of time. I am here wasting my words on you right now, and you still think you have a chance, I'm sure, but you fucking don't. You sealed your fate when you accepted this match. You sealed your fate when you got on my shit show thinking you have a chance. You sealed your fate when you told him you were cool with getting slaughtered by Loco next month, or next week, or 2 weeks from now. It doesn't fucking matter when it happens. It just matters that it's gonna happen because you are getting the match that I deserve, and I'm not upset about that. I'm not mad about it. I did it to myself. Now, all of the pain and anger I withhold from that match gets to be cast upon you, gets to be forced upon you. Dom Bolt, you just fucked up. You just lost. You might have what it takes. You might have the potential to beat him. You might be the next revolutionary champion. Now, 7th Cell Saint, I know this isn't what you and I talked about, but I didn't do this for me. I didn't even do it for you. I did it for Dom Bolt. So give him the win, Jimmy. I don't care what Moses has to say. Give him the Hybrid Championship match. I told everybody here that I am not a selfish man. I am here to elevate everybody around me. So go right ahead. Count me down for the 1, 2, 3. Just know, Bolt, you got it because you earned it, because you stayed around long enough to listen to what I had to say. Not the insults, not the disrespect. This was your preparation stage. Get ready for the real fucking thing at Megacard and have fun.
I like this guy. Let me just point out some stuff here. I love the background. This guy kind of reminds me. I hope this don't take offensive here, but this guy reminds me a lot of Jeffrey Dahmer. Like physically, you look at the guy. The guy couldn't probably beat somebody up in a fight per se, but the psychological value that he portrays with his words and what he says, really could play with somebody's mind. I really like how he demonstrates that. That comes out well. The one thing I noticed too, and this is everybody's got a tick, okay, like me talking with my hands, that kind of happens, right? The back and forth when you're going towards the screen, back the screen, towards the screen. Some people rock back and forth. You notice this, these are things that just you might want to visually see. You try to keep yourself like in a semi-decent position, make every move you make on screen have a little bit of purpose, because everybody's seeing you go back and forth like it's a 2004 video and there should be a cheese grater behind you. That's kind of what it looks like when you're doing this and going back and forth. Just body language, but promo was good.
Promo, I liked his promo. Now, he did say he was trying to give the match away.
Yeah, I didn't mind it. It's like I said, it fits the psychological premise.
Well, I mean, phew. I like it. I like what he brought. I would have to agree with you. I like the deduction of the psychological edge that he tries to grab in this. But Brother Moses is the one. Brother Moses, where are you at? Brother Moses? Oh, snap. Oh, I guess I'm going to have to do this. So Brother Moses is out there trying to call this match right down the middle. We see headlocks, wrist locks, shooters, and holds. Everybody's going back and forth. The proverbial tussle right there. Nobody's getting the edge. But at that point, a steel chair was introduced. Dom Bolt snapped the canvas and was getting ready to knock out Dax Riot. And Brother Moses grabbed the chair and thought to himself, like, shit. He just stopped. That is what he's wanted. The championship match was right there. Dom Bolt had Dax Riot right there to lay him out. But no chair. Poke to the eyes. He said, fuck it. It's almost like Dax Riot put his arms up and let it happen. Clothesline from hell that turned him inside out. Dax Riot is down. And Dom Bolt goes for the pin. And Brother Moses, reluctant to go for the count, gets in position. And the lights go out. All right, what is this? I mean, I'm kind of glad the lights went out. I'm not really sure how I was going to do for the finish here. No way.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was that the finish line you were expecting or not? Because Brother Moses, Dom Bolt, and Dax Riot, did you really think that anyone was going to get away with anything here? Last time I checked, when I signed the dotted line to come to Revolt, I was guaranteed a title shot, and well, this beautiful chain that I like to wrap around people's neck seemed to do just fine to make sure that all three of you were laying left in the ring in a bloody pile of piss, blood, and shit. Because that's all your careers are worth, let's face it. And oh, Bomber, did you really think you were going to get one over on me with your biased judging? You realize who I am, right? I'll always get what I want, and if not, well, somebody's got to pay. Well, gentlemen, if you're mad now, just wait till I win that title. I got paid for this, right? Alright, cool. I'll see you soon.
Alright, cut the feed, man. What? Why is he bringing up that I'm paying? That's not cool, man. man, and contract. I don't trust that Triple M guy.
He is a wild individual.
Oh man, what like that is how the finish line ends. The pay to play guy just said fuck your match. But then again, he kind of got his name back out there. Oh, that's finish line. We made it. Woo! We just ribbon. Yes, again. I'll do it again. The highlight four like 2.5 is the limit for a good show. 4 is a Saturday show. My bad. Drink the water. You tried to tell me. You tried to. I don't know. Will you? This is not Halloween 3. All right, nobody likes that movie. I mean, I like it a little bit, but like, it just shouldn't be called Halloween. But anywho, Dr. Quack, what'd you write down on your notepad over there? What do you have to report back? I don't know what doctors do at the end of their shift. Do they report to something?
Oh, you want my plan?
Yeah, like what'd you see? What do you have to give me like my analysis over here?
I'll give you
what do I need to be prescribed? What does Revolt Wrestling need to be prescribed?
Revolt Wrestling, I mean, this is solid. This is very solid. I mean, when I've seen this when it first came out, you could see the growth. I mean, you got young talent that's trying to build and trying to move up. Hopefully some of the advice I gave they'll listen to and they'll improve. That'll be a big thing. I mean, the sky's the limit. Right now, I would say there's the barrel. Everybody says the bottom of the barrel, and there's the sky's the limit. You're right there at that mid-tier.
I think we're floating. If you put a little blowhole in there, I think people would suck out that water.
More. It's tightening up shot groups. It's coming out here and being consistent in your promos, doing the things that a lot of promo artists don't do. Don't be lazy. Study your opponents. Many of things like this. I'll be holding a seminar on Friday. Just pay attention.
I'll make sure my Revolt roster, usually, I always get a good 3 people. If there's a place I like, hey, man, go there, say Revolt sent you, get us a little bit of plug, but there's a view, there's a comment. I try to use my Revolt army pretty well, but when you're looking at the barrel, even though I'm four deep and there's something going off screen, when you're going to measure the barrel, don't measure at the meniscus. I want you at the top part, not the meniscus. Not the bottom part. We're at the top part. We're not here. We're just a little engine that has fun. But hey, Quack, thank you for stopping by, man. We made it to the finish line. I'm more than happy. We're here. Double digits. It's hurting. We lost a little bit, but that's why I think an hour's the sweet spot after Mega Card. We'll assess the situation.
Casey Luchador put some people to sleep. Look, get your energy up, buddy.
Yeah, there's some people, but hey, that's a champ. If you come here and you participate, I will find you a spot.
Yeah,
right there, Casey Luchador's a champion.
Room to improve.
Casey Luchador's a champion here. So, like, hey guys, DM me after the show if you actually want a good push and be featured in a good way. Even though I kind of did bury Casey Luchador, but then again, he has a title around his waist because it's pay to play, and I know how to. Yep.
Oh God.
All right, you're gonna get trouble. There's gonna be some memes. All right, can we give
sure, that's fine. What else is new?
Give some one meme. Well, I mean, I can get this ankle up and this ankle up pretty quickly, and for some reason, that's used as a detriment to me. Like, all right, man, yeah, if you somehow, with the luckiest numbers on the lottery ticket, got a takedown on me, I would literally throw a triangle choke, a 330-pound. With my, this is not the Saturday shit show, but I retired the Saturday shit show. I'm going to retire a lot of things. I do want to take this off, but we're not ready for that. Yeah, Quack, thanks for joining us. We're going to end the show because this video is almost 8 minutes long that told me to play at the end. So I'm intrigued to see what that is. But as we do in the eFed world on any show, regardless, any closing remarks there, Dr. Quack?
Just keep studying, pay attention, do your best, work on improvements, always build yourself up, and pay attention to the Promo Observer this Friday, please.
Ooh, I'm pumped. I'll be sharing the links. Final thought over here. This was the go-home show before the Mania card. We are doing a little bit of a crossover with Elite Wrestling. I don't believe in league versus league because then we already see even when it's not tribalistic, in the very own locker room, people eat each other. So if you do league versus league, that's never. It's a league owner meeting in the battlefield with another league owner and seeing what matches you can do, booking together, which still could be problematic. But yeah, that's my final thought. Till next time, guys.
I'll see
I've
you,
been
Kevin
Jimbo.
Wolf.
This
And I'm
guy's
Dr. Quack.
He's Dr. Quack. I'm definitely not a surgeon, but yeah, watch this closing video. Quack, I'm gonna be in your DMs. I'm gonna share so many screenshots. I'm gonna share every last screenshot.
Jimmy. Oh, Jimmy. You got me. It is I. Who am I? Come on, Jimmy Jams. You know. You remember us. No? Well then, perhaps you would enjoy talking to another of the boys, because they've been dying to meet you for the first time, once again. But who wants to talk to Mr. Jimmy Jams? Let's see. Eeny, meeny, no, that's not gonna work. Let's see. 1 potato, 2 potato, 3 potato, 4. It's just not fair. Oh, I know the perfect man for the job. And bingo.
Hi, Jimmy Jams! Wow! It's been a dog's age! It's me, Adam Smush! Hi! Actually, it's more than just me. It's Adam Smush, and it's Adam Smash. Remember that guy? Yep. And then there's Pazuzu. Ooh, he was creepy. And then there was Zabalba. You know, Zabalba in Latin, it means the entrance to hell. Wow. That's deep stuff. Yep, Zabalba. And we got a new cat that we hang around now. His name's Adam Slash. Yeah, Slash, just like that. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. I'm thinking the same thing. What was I thinking? Oh yeah! Jimmy Jams, I never thought I'd say this to anybody, especially you, but it's not working without the jams. It's really not. See, you know, the jams is what gave you your power and made you, you. Yeah, that's it. It made you you. Just like this hat, it doesn't make me any difference. Science! But yeah, the hat, you know, remember, you know, the hat is wearing me. No one ever got or understood what I meant by that. But now you see. I love my devil hat. Anyway, you're just not the same without the jams. You're going to have to bring the jams back, Jimmy. You know, because I entrusted Smush Inc. to you when I left a while back, when we were still in Smee, Swa, Wolf. Those are the days. Yeah. And I became your mentor, and I made you into something. I mean, if it wasn't for Adam Smush, hi, Jimmy Jams would just be plain old Jim me. Nobody wants plain old Jim me. Are you stupid? But anyway, it was good seeing you, Jimmy Jams. Oh, wait a minute, you're not Jams anymore. Thought I trained you better than that. I really did. So Jams, the only things we can say is, I guess we're gonna have to beat it out of you. Yep, good old-fashioned fisticuffs. But you're not foreign to fisticuffs, are you, Mr. Jams? I mean, Mr. Jimmy, minus the jams. You'll come back. They always come back. But anyway, I'm gone. Bye! Oh, I gotta put my mask on.